Hello everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to Vintage Inspirations. Thanks for always coming back to watch my videos. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. And if you want to support my channel, you can send me a super thanks, or you can subscribe to my membership, or by commenting or sharing. There's so many ways to support my channel. Yeah, or just watch my videos to the end and let the commercials run. You know, that's just, you can support in so many ways. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a jewelry tutorial. I'm going to make a pearl necklace. I learned how to make this necklace when I was in elementary school. I've made it with my children years ago. What else? And actually I've done a video on it before, but the necklace will be different because I got a different assortment of pearls, sort of similar, you know. So if you like, you can also go back and watch that video. I believe it was maybe 6 months ago, 7 months ago, or 5 months ago. I can't remember. It was a while back, yeah. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to show you all you need for the to make the necklace. You're going to need some needles, and the needles are the width of the size of your beads. So if you have little tiny beads with little tiny holes, you need to use a tiny little needle. And and if you use bigger beads, you would use needles around this size. And I normally use a needle that's a little bigger, but some of my beads are smaller, so I went with a smaller size bead. And I wanted to show you, you could pick up something like this, and they have a variety of sizes of needles. See, these are bigger, and you see most of these are missing because that's what I normally use. That one's missing too. And I don't remember if I purchased this new or I got it from an estate sale. Most likely I grabbed it from an estate sale. That's where most of my sewing materials come from, estate sales. And you can also use this, it's a sewing scissor. I don't really like to use them. I tend to poke myself and they're very sharp. So I'm just going to use some small scissors today. And I'm going to be using some vintage thread, which is, I like it because it's sturdy and thick. And we will need 2 long pieces to get started. So let's go ahead and get that started. I already did one. See here, I already did one. And you would just string it just like a regular, like you would, just sewing like a button on or sewing up a hem on your pants. But you want to try to make it the width of what you think your necklace is going to be. So kind of measure out. You don't want it too terribly long because then the necklace tends to get tangly as you're building it. So be careful for that. And then we're going to just push it through the eye. And then grab the 2 ends. And then just pull, just to even it out. Okay. And this is really long. I don't think the necklace is going to be that long, but I've had made this in the past and it was too short and then you have to start over because it's not enough to make a necklace. And so we're going to make 1 knot, which you're supposed to only make 1 knot, but I tend to make 2. I don't know why, I just normally always make 2, but I was taught to just make 1 knot. And when I made this in elementary school, we only had small pearls, so we used small needles. It was fun. And you're going to make sure that's nice and tight. And then let's give that a cut. Don't trim it too small, but you don't want it showing too much. Okay. Okay, so now we have 1 string. And then these, like I said, I did the other one already. Okay? Alright, so let's move this. This is a cushion pin. So it's good to have that. You can stick your needle in when you need to. I always, every time I sew, I stick myself. It's so annoying because that's painful. Like those needles are so sharp. And you know, the sewing materials, period, are really, really sharp. Okay, and you want to try and keep your strings untangled. Okay, so let's get started. And what we have is your clasp. So we're going to use, let me show you. I don't know which one I'm going to use. I pulled out one or two. Depending on how heavy, you know, then I decide which one to use. But we need this part. Okay, so let's grab one needle. And we're going to make some loops, not knots, loops. And always loop it away from the piece that's closed. You know, this was, you can open this. So the piece that brings this hoop together, don't put the knot there because it could tend to slip through eventually. So put it on the opposite side. And you're going to just run your needle right through and pull all the way up. And then you're going to go through that string, the end of the string, go through it. And then just pull. And that's how you make a loop knot. And just tighten it. And you can just do that by just toggling on it a bit. And then we're going to do that again. Going to go push it through. Keeps getting caught on the corner of the thing. All the way down. And then push it through. And then just pull. And it's not a knot, it's a loop knot, but it won't come through because then the bead will come in and sit right there. Okay, so we got that. Like I said, give it a little toggle. And if you have any excess string, try to cut it off. But mine's is close enough, so I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to stick this needle back in the pin cushion. And it's only to keep it away from me. You don't have to do that. I'm going to grab the other needle and do the same thing. You're going to go up and up through the hoop and pull all the way and then go through that string. And then just pull. Pull, 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 pull. And then you create your loop. And then we're going to do it again just like we did the other one. So go up. And then go through. Okay, we got some tangly stuff going on here. So I'm going to back out. I don't know what got tangled. Something got tangled here. But I'm going to just go back if I can. It's real difficult to go back. Wait, I don't want to mess up. Wait a minute. Okay, I think I gotta go back through that hole. Okay. Sometimes, you know, that's why I said when you have the cord so long, it gets so tangly sometimes. I don't know what happened, but I'm just gonna backtrack. Which is really confusing me right now, but I think I got it now, I think. Yeah. So I'm just going to take it back out to see why is it tangly. Not sure what happened. Okay, so good. I got it back. I'm going to pull it straight. Tighten that first loop again because it done got loose. And then let's see where we went wrong. Go back up. And just check, you know, just straighten it out. You see how I'm doing it? Just so it don't get tangly again. And then I'm going to come through and pull. Okay. So that time it worked out perfect. It just got caught up some kind of way. That's why you got to pay attention to your string when you're doing this. Okay, so both of them are nice and tight, and then snug them together. Okay. And I'm just pulling my string on the other end just to make it straight. Okay, so let me show you my beads. I have pearls. And you can do this with any type of beads as long as they're round. Because when you start adding shapes in, it becomes quite awkward. It doesn't like pull tight enough, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a minute. But I do have some that are kind of have a little curve to them. We may or may not use them, but I have some small beads, some medium-sized beads, some medium, size, and then some larger beads. So I don't have too many of this, so I'm going to start with smaller beads just to make the necklace. But I would prefer not to use the smaller beads. So if you're going to buy, maybe just start with this size, and this size. You know, medium and up. Because you really don't need small beads. But like I said, I don't have a choice because I don't have enough pearls. And I wanted to make this necklace again, so I didn't have enough pearls. I went looking, but all I can find. So, okay, so let's get started. And since I don't have enough pearls, I added some milk glass in. Yeah. I wanted to add crystal in, but I didn't have a lot of round crystals, so it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. So that's why I chose the milk glass. So let's get started. Take your needle. I wish I could bring that camera closer. It doesn't come any much closer than what it is. I guess I could have put this on my stick. I wonder if I should. Would it be closer? I think so. Okay, I'm gonna switch out. Okay, I think that's a little closer. That stand wouldn't even hold the phone. It's just for it to be that short. It won't even stand up. So. But I think this is a little closer, so we'll go with this. Okay, so we put one bead in one. That's one string, and then the other string we're gonna put another bead. Should we do the same color? No. We'll do this one. I don't think the same color and boots will look nice because then it'll separate the necklace, and you want it to look like one unified necklace. Okay. And then we grab, let me see, guess we'll do it like that, and then we'll just swap out. So now with this, I don't know if both needles are going to go through those. I'm going to have to move up a notch and grab some of these little pearls. Okay, so take one needle. Now you see how these two beads are sitting here? You have to secure them. So this is what we're going to secure it with, a bead. So you put that needle in like that. And then the other needle you put in the opposite way. And then just go like that. Try not to get it caught up in the string of this person, this string. Just push it through the bead without conflicting the other string. And then you just pull. See, I'm just pulling. And then you just keep pulling. And my strings are so long, I'm just bulking up everywhere. And I don't want it to get tangled, so you take your time. I'm just pulling this out so the needle could be on top, just so it could, I don't want nothing to get tangled in it, as you can see. And then you just pull it, and that secures those two beads, like so. And then we have started our necklace. Okay, so let's continue. Take this needle, and you get a bead, put the bead on, and we're going to just continue the same routine. Going to put two beads on. I could have made this string shorter. It's just too long. It's really annoying me. And then we're going to grab another bead. So you got the two, then you're going to secure those two. So you put that needle in that way, and then the other needle goes in the opposite way. Not interfering with that string. Move that string out the way. That's why you got to have patience and just take your time. And then you would just pull it and pull it and pull it until it gets tight. Okay, and there you have it. Okay, and then we just continue, just build up and build up. So we'll do a couple more rows of this, and if you can see, we're starting at the left side or the right side. So normally when I make jewelry, I normally start with the pendant, so this is a totally different process. And so whatever you have on this side, you should do to the other side to make the necklace symmetrical. So what I'm going to do is, whatever beads I'm using here, I'm going to pull out just to make sure I have enough, and I know when to stop and continue to the next size beads, because I don't want to not have enough, the same amount for the other side. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So far I used 3 of these, and 1, 2, 3 of these. Okay, I wish I had a little dish. Oh, here's one right here. I'll just put them right here, just to keep track, to make sure I have the same amount of beads. Okay, so now I have my 2, and now I got to secure them. So I need to use one of these. And I'm going to put one in the bowl just to make sure I have one for the other side. So again, same thing. You put that one in that way. And then grab your other needle and you just go the opposite direction. And then you just pull. And just take your time just to make sure that your string is not buckling up or it's getting tangled. Because then that's when you have issues, because it won't tighten properly. Okay, so let's continue. I think we'll do a couple more rows. We need this one. And I'll show it to you before we switch to the next size beads. I'll show it to you up close. And I'm just doing the same thing, nothing different. It'll be the same steps until we finish. So this necklace looks hard, but actually it's not, because it's the same exact steps throughout. I didn't add that on the other side there. Okay. So if you can do it the first time, then you can make the necklace, because you're going to just keep repeating the same step. And like I said, straighten out your string so it doesn't get tangly. So that's, you have to watch out for that too. It's the same step, but you got to also make sure your string doesn't get tangly. Okay, that's cute. I think we have enough for another one. Yeah, we have enough for another one. I didn't realize I had those. I could have used that too. That's a little bigger though. Okay, we have enough for just one more. Sometimes the beads don't go through. See, like, I gotta find one that goes through. Okay, I got that. I didn't check the other ones. I hope those beads go through those because I want to have the same amount on each side. But I have plenty more to check, so I think I'm good. That's why I pulled out a lot of each bead as much as I could because sometimes the beads just don't want to go through. Might be something jammed in it from when they made it. You know, it didn't make a complete hole. It's always an issue with these beads. And if you're going to make this necklace, you will find out. Something looks tangly here. I don't know what's going on. Did I fix it? Nope. I gotta undo this. Something is tangly. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Or whatever it was, it untangled. Wait, it's coming back. Yeah, it is tangly. So I'm just gonna pull it back out. I don't know why that tends to happen. Every now and then, somehow you go through the wrong string. I just don't get it, but it happens. Okay. So that one's already through pretty much. So we're just going to take this in the opposite direction and run it through. And don't get confused. I'm doing the same step. If you didn't catch it, just rewind the tape and go back. Okay, so now let me show you what we're doing so far. We're making a pearl necklace. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so let's continue. But I'm going to straighten out my strings. Remember I said it's the same steps, and then you got to make sure you pay attention to your strings and tighten them as you go. Just to make sure everything's in there snug. Okay, so now we're going to move up to a bigger size. I think it's time. Excuse me. And I have 2 of those, and then these 2. So let's put 2 in here. And, you know, I had pulled these out. I had these breast cancer beads. I was thinking about putting them in there, but I don't know. I don't think that would look nice. And I have all these white beads, but they all look so different. I guess when companies make beads, they don't cut them properly. They're all different. This is natural stone too, so I guess that's why. It's either opal or milk glass. I'm not sure. Sometimes you just can't tell. So what I need to do is make sure I have enough on this side. Right? Yeah, okay. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. Now we're just moving up to a larger size bead. Put our white bead on that side. And by the grace of God, it went through. And so we have our 2 beads, and we got to secure them, so we're going to use this one. Do I want to use something else for that? How many of these do I have? I think I want to use these. I think that'll look nicer. Let's give it a try. So I'm going to put one in, and then one in the other one. And actually, you know what? You can push this in and pull it all the way through so it doesn't get tangly. But when I do that, I tend to mess up. So that's why I don't like to do it. But I'm going to just do it just to show you an easier step. So you push that in, then the other one, you just go the opposite way. And then you just pull that all the way. And so that might have been an easier process for you. Yeah. Okay, now let's get a white bead. Another white bead. Let's put one there. And then we need one of those silver ones. I think this one didn't go through, right? Oh, okay, it goes through. let's grab one of these. And push it through. And then this one, push it through the opposite way. And then just secure it. Okay. So we're building our necklace. And I think it looks beautiful so far. Okay, I will do another set of that size, but I don't have any more of these silver ones. So, what to do? Guess we'll just use the milk glass. So we're going to need 3. This one's kind of little, so I can find some bigger ones. Okay. So again, put 1 bead on one side. And then 1 bead on the other side. And I need to tighten this up again. It seems like it's getting a little loose. And put that through, and then put it through the opposite way. Oh no, it's too small. Doesn't want me to do it. Let me see if I can force it. Oh, it went through. Good. I hate when beads don't go through and my anxiety kicks in, and then because then you got to try to find another bead and you already had the idea to use the one that you chose. Okay, let me flip it over and see how that side looks. Okay, looks nice. And don't use regular thread from like Walmart. It's too thin. You have to go to your craft store and get something thicker or find some vintage thread. And I'm sure most of you guys have vintage thread because you go to estate sales just like me. Okay, now we're going to move up in size. If we don't, we'll have to use 3 more. I guess we can just continue with 3 more white beads. I don't know, because I like this other colors too. My plan is I don't want to be at the end and I have not enough bigger beads to put on. So you got to make sure you have enough of this. Smaller beads because you want to make the necklace a certain length. So that's what I'm deciding right now. Do I think I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 4 more sets. I think I'm going to use another set of these white beads. I don't know. They're kind of smaller because the ones that I left were smaller. So I don't know about that. Okay, I have an idea. I'll use 2 more just on the side. And then I'll make the connection bead. We'll move up to the mixed size beads. I'm not trying to confuse you, but you want to make sure you have enough beads to complete the necklace. Okay, so that was 2. Let me take 2 out from here. Put it here. Okay, so then we're going to move up. We're going to use this color now. This size beads to connect it. And let's hope the needles go through. It went through. Lovely. And then you just pull. Pull and pull and pull and pull and pull. And this is such a nice project to do with your children because like I said, I learned it in elementary school. And I took sewing, but I didn't really want to take sewing, but I didn't want to do pottery because I had went to pottery. I grew up in Harlem in New York, and I went to pottery on the weekends or after school with some, you know how they have the community centers? I did pottery there. And they used to be so messy. I used to get in my hair and my nails and all my outfits. You know, my mom didn't really help me with like laundry and stuff because she was busy working. She would just send us to do the laundry ourselves pretty much. And my 2 older sisters, they didn't really help me. You know, they kind of out of it. I don't know. But so it used to be difficult for me to have dirty clothes because I I really couldn't get it, get the soil and stuff out. And I didn't have much clothes. 'Cause I got a lot of hand-me-downs. I was the third child. So I got a lot of hand-me-downs, and it wasn't easy. So that's why I didn't want to do pottery again. So I took the sewing class, but I was so glad because we made little pocketbooks out of these. This you can make into a pocketbook. And it's just like a little purse with a strap. It's so cute. So you would make this as the strap, and then you would sew down like the outside of the square to form the shape of the purse, and you connect it. It's so simple. I may or may not do it. I don't know. I think I might want to bring in this color. I want to bring that color in. I don't know. Maybe this color. But I was so glad because then everybody wanted to come to pottery when they saw people wearing such beautiful pearl pieces. It was so funny. I mean, everybody wanted to come to sewing class, not pottery. Everybody wanted to come to sewing class then. Okay, I forgot I got to put beads over here to make sure I have enough. So I used that one, and then that one, and that one. Okay. And now I'm going to use this one and that one. Oh, I don't have another white one. Oh, no. Darn it. Oh. How many whites did I put here? Let me just double check. I only got the one. That's what I need, that one. Okay, well, the other side will be a bit different. I mean, it's not going to break or make the necklace. You won't even notice it. I never really liked sewing, but my mom, she sewed, she's an interior designer, and she sewed everything in the house. Did I put the beads that I needed over here? I'm lost now, but I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. So my sister picked up her talent, and my sister loves sewing. My oldest sister. She has a sewing business where she teaches people to sew here in Georgia. Not in Atlanta, though. I thought about going, but it's just so far. I wanted to go do a video, and then you can meet my sister. We look just alike, just that she's much lighter than me. She took my dad's complexion. She's white looking. Well, light looking, yeah. But we look just alike. That's what she's just lighter. So when you see her, you'll be like, oh yeah, they look just alike. But it's far. I was trying to get my son to drive me up there, but he didn't want to. He's such a dud. I thought he would help me with a few things. He was so busy, and he's such a dud. But that's how these kids are these days. And he's past teenage years. He's not a teenager no more. So I don't expect him to do things with me and take me places. But it would have been nice. I don't know if I want all this black in one spot, but let me see how it's going to look. I might change this bead out to a lighter bead. I really didn't want to use all these colored beads, but that was the only way we could get the necklace made because I don't have enough stock, and I don't want to buy that new stuff. I don't like it. I don't like those beads. Although you can get real pearls, but you're going to pay a lot. You have to order them online, I believe. They're not in the craft stores. Yeah. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, let's keep going. I think we'll do one. Do we have enough for one more row of this? I don't think so. No, because we would need three, and I'm short one bead. I wonder if I have another bead. What did I do with my pearls? I don't even know. I don't think I have any more. I think I pulled out all I have, if I'm not mistaken. What can we do? Oh, I have an idea. Okay. I have an idea. So we're going to move up to the next bead. We just use these two as the starter ones, and then we'll move on up to bring them together. When I had moved to Georgia, actually I was looking for a job as soon as I got here, and my first job was sewing, even though I didn't like sewing, but I had applied for a manager job, and the man called me. He said that position was filled, but he loved my resume, and he had a position for house cleaning. I said, no, am I going to be the manager for house cleaning? Because I had managing skills, you know. And he said, no, you're just going to be a cleaner. I said, well, do you have any manager's position? He said, no. He says, do you know how to sew? Because I need some curtains sewn. I said, yes, I can sew. He says, well, come on in. And so I went. We sat down, me, him, and his family. They were from India, and they had a beautiful hotel. And we discussed the price. They took me to the rooms and showed me what they wanted, and that was all she wrote. And they paid a lot. I mean, they paid me a lot. So what I did, I went home, pulled out my sewing machine. I called my sister right away. I said, I need your help. So she came over, I think, the next day. And we laid, so they had I forgot to tell you, they had a closet in the hotel full of the material. There was stacks of it. So they must have purchased it wholesale or something at one point, and they knew that they wanted to use it. They had their vision. So I had to go in there and pull it out and load it up. And I didn't have my driver's license or anything at that time, so I had to actually pay somebody to pick me up. In fact, I think my sister came. Yeah, my sister came to help me. Her and her friend, they loaded everything up, and then they took me to the house. But she couldn't stay to show me. She came back another time. So let me sort these out first so I can talk while we're going. Because I stopped talking. I stopped what I was doing, and we don't need that. Okay, and then I have this one and that one to put in the hole. Okay. So my sister showed me, she was like, oh, no, you can't use that old, because I had an old vintage sewing machine. You know, it was in like a antique wooden case with these beautiful antique legs. It was gorgeous. She was like, no, you can't use that because you need certain stitches for the curtains, and that doesn't do that. So I had to, we went to Walmart and I bought a new sewing machine. It was very expensive too, my goodness. So then, wait, I missed a step. Wait, I forgot. Yeah, because I forgot I got to bring these together. That's right, I missed a step. I got to take this off. That's what happens when you start talking. So my sister showed me how to do the pleating and cording and stuff. It was a bunch of stuff. This doesn't want to go through. It's okay. I'll just have to use that, not for a double bead, just for a regular bead. Let's see. Hopefully this one will work. One of them will work. Yeah, I think that went through. Okay, you see that's the same bead, but the other one, it was just the hole was smaller. So my sister showed me what to do. It took like 15 minutes. I pick up stuff like that so fast, it's just in my DNA. You know, we have interior designers, architects, contractors. It's just in my DNA to do any type of plumbing, electrical, design. It's just in my DNA. So she showed me really, really quick, and she left, and I made so many of them. But the only thing is I had to install them, so I had to hire a guy. So we went to this home improvement store and we ordered the parts. And then, we went to the hotel, and they gave me the keys, and I went in there and we installed them. The guy left, and the family came in. They loved it. I was shocked. They loved them. They didn't even think that they was going to come out that nice. They were super super impressed, and I was so happy. So I had the contractor come back one more time, and then I watched him. And I didn't use him again. I did it myself because I watched what he did. So I went to the home improvement store, bought the stuff myself, and I did everything myself. So this way I could make full profit, so I didn't have to pay the contractor because he was charging a lot. And I did so many, and then they stopped me. They said they think that I'm done because the other rooms, the condition of the curtains weren't that badly done. And if they needed me to come at some point, they would have me come back. Yeah. And of course they called, but I was busy, managing another whole company at that time. I had no time to go make curtains again. But it was fun. Yeah, it was really fun while it lasted. Okay, so what I'm going to do is measure this on my neck because I think it's long enough now where we can do our center pendant to, and then we'll complete the other side identical to this one. Yeah. So I'm just measuring it on my neck. I'm just holding it in the back of my neck to the front, and yes, it's long enough. So we're going to start our center piece now, and then we'll make the other side identical to this. Well, we'll try to, because I hope I set enough beads to the side. I didn't check those beads to see if the needle would go through, but we'll make it work. And if not, we just won't be able to complete it. At least you got the idea. Okay, so let's see what we have left. And I also bought a few beads to maybe do a nice centerpiece, the bead that we're going to bring together. I think that one's too big, so let's eliminate that one. And I kind of like this one. This one's better quality though. So let's see what we got. Make sure we have enough for each side. So we have that one and then that one. And then we have those two. Okay, so we have enough for each side. So I'll just put that in there and I have these four. Okay. Okay. Let's see how we're going to do this. I think I want to use these two to bring those colors together. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. What about that one? So if you know how to do upholstery or sewing, teach your kids. Because when they get older, they might need to do a job and they might need that skill. Because had my mother didn't teach me, I would have not known how to sew those curtains. Yeah. And my sister didn't teach me how to sew. She just came to teach me how to pleat and ruffle the curtain, and you had to put like some backing to the curtain. That's why those people loved it because I added extra backing. She bought the backing because she has stacks of sewing material. My sister been sewing for years. That's why she decided to do a business because she has stacks and stacks of sewing material. So she bought some backing for me, and of course it wasn't enough. I had to go, buy some, but at least I knew what to buy. And she taught me how to attach the backing to make the curtain sturdy. Oh my God, they came out beautiful. And that's why the people were so impressed because they was like, "Wow, you made the fabric so much stronger." And I guess I'm gonna use that one, either that one or this one, but I have to take this off because it won't work hanging. So I'd have to cut that out. I don't know, I think I might like this bead better. I don't know. This is a gorgeous bead. I hate to even ruin it, but And then you take it out, you don't even know if it's going to fit, because remember, we got to run two strings through it. So let's hope that we cut this off, it's going to work. In fact, I don't have to cut it off. I'm looking at it, and I like to save hardware pieces like this because you need them, especially when I'm doing tutorials for YouTube. So I hate to destroy pieces like this. You see, all of this I could reuse. And remember, like I said, I have not bought anything for my tutorials except for that leather cording when I was doing those, what is it called? Something May. What is it called? I can't never think of names. Macrame. When I made those macrame gemstone holders for your pendant, I had to buy the leather cords. That was it. But I have not bought anything for YouTube because I can't afford to. And I don't know if I'm going to be monetized, so you don't just want to go spending a lot of your money unless you can afford to. Okay, I think I can get that through, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it wants to come. Oh, okay, I got it. Good. See, so I can use all of this for another project. That's why I have so much of this type of stuff, because I always take it out of jewelry. And let's just hope that both of these needles go through. I think so. It's nice, because that slid right through. Now, if that was hard going through, then I'd be like, oh no. And it was worth taking it apart. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, I forgot to take the other one off. I was like, why does it look funny? I forgot to take the other one off. Duh. Remember this one? Yeah, we gotta take that one off. And one advice I have when you're making this, if you make any mistake and you're trying to backtrack, be careful. Like, I'm having some issues right here, but I think this one will go through. It's really hard to backtrack sometimes. Okay, it worked. Because you could get your string tangled, so just take your time and do one at a time here. So this is real pearl, but it's a cheaper material. This one's solid. So that's why I wanted to. And this one matches the other beads much better too. Okay, yeah, that looks nicer. Just tighten some of these down. Okay, so now we're going to start the other side. We have to use the same beads so it could be symmetry. So this is one side. Now we're going to build the other side. So keep that in mind. When you get to a certain point where you think it's long enough, measure it on the back of your neck where the clasp would be, and then pull this to your the middle, the center of your neck to where you want it to hang, how low you want it to hang, and then you start creating your pendant. And so we're going to just do the same thing. We're going to just start on the other side. And so now you have to pay attention because you got to match your beads. You can't just pull out any bead. Unless you're just doing a mix-match necklace. You know, like I said, you can match and mix-match all you want for all I'm concerned. And you can also use different color beads. Like all different colors. Yeah. And this is when I tend to rush because I want to get done now, and so I got to take my time because I don't want to mess up. And we're just doing the same step. Remember, it's the same step from the first step, from the first set of beads to the last set of beads. It's the same step. That one. Sometimes if it doesn't want to go through, you can try to pull and see it worked out. Oh no, something got stuck. Oh no, what's going on? I might have to backtrack. See, it got twisted some kind of way. Oh. Let me see if it's just this side. Nope. Okay, I have to come back out. Oh no. That was so hard to get in there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to backtrack. See, this is what happens. It's so sad because I'm rushing now. And so I messed up. So that side ain't coming through. Let me see if I can try the other side. I don't know what happens where it gets tangly sometime because you're just not paying attention and you stuck it through the wrong way you didn't untangle it before you put it through the needle. That's what I think happens. I think I actually solved it where I didn't have to take it apart. Yeah, okay. So it wasn't tangled as I thought it was. Good. So I didn't have to take it all the way off. It was just tangled somewhere in between. That was weird. Okay, so we're up to that part. Now we need these two colors. So that's this one and the gray one. So wait a minute. So what about these? These big ones. I'm missing a step. Wait, let me double check. I got those three. I got those three. Yeah, I don't need any more big ones. Oh. I guess I got twisted around some kind of way. Or did I leave out a step that I wanted to do? No. Okay, so now we're doing this one. Black on the bottom. And so now I'm fine because my string is shorter, so it's not as hard as it was when I started. I'm just trying to tighten it. Okay, now we got these two, black and white. Right, that size here. And the white one goes down. Now let's bring this together. A white one. I'm going to pay attention so it doesn't twist up on me. Okay, almost done. I lost track now. Okay, that one and then that one. And here we need a white bead, right? Yeah. A white bead. And then down we have a beige bead. So far everything's fitting, so that's a plus. And then to bring this together, we need that gold bead. Okay, I have the gold one, thank God. I hope this goes through, because this hole looks real little. Okay, now I got that. Now we need those two, but I don't have that. Wait a minute. I'm missing some beads. I lost track some kind of way. What's going on? Oh no. Okay, well I'll just use what, oh that's right, I forgot I didn't have another milk glass. I said I'll just use what I have. That's right, which is this side gonna be a one bead off. That's right, I just remembered. Okay. Remember, I was missing one milk glass bead, and I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. This side will just be a little different. I don't know if both of these beads are going to go through this one. This one is real little. I don't believe it did it. Okay, what's next? Then now we're going into the milk glass. Oh, I'm having pain. Oh my God. Okay, I'm trying to get through. Oh my gosh. And one time my daughter was here. She was like, why don't you just stop and come back to it? I was like, nah, I don't like to do that. I like to finish it up because I don't want to come back to it. When I come back, I want to be doing a whole new video. When you're in pain, you don't have time to come back. It's best to just do it. I just moved a bit. I'm going to have to stand up for a second, guys. I'm having a lot of pain. It's killing me. You know, that surgery just messed me up. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Lord. And we always call on the Lord, right? Yeah, especially me. I don't have a husband, so I'm always calling on the Lord. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just had to come out of that position. It's so painful. So now I'm going to try to lean back on this pillow to take off some of the weight. I'm leaning forward too much. That's what it is. Okay, so I did that. I need 2 more milk glass. And then what are we doing? Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then we got that one. Okay. Okay, we got a milk glass and a gold one. Which one is down? This one's down. And then that one. And then this. And I'm just following the other side. That's what I'm doing to get the same color scheme going. Yeah. And then after that, using white and gold. White and, I don't have another gold one. Oh, yes I do. Okay. And the white one is down. Yeah. And then what brings it together? A little one. Okay. I can't do this fast enough at this point. I want to finish and eat. Yeah. Get out of these clothes and go sit down somewhere for a minute, and then I'll eat. Okay, now we're getting into the little beads, so we're getting closer. We're going to do white and this, right? Which one is down? The white is up top, and that one's down. And then we have this right here. If you have any questions or concerns, just feel free and I'll answer. You know, if you missed a step or you're not sure on something, just go ahead and ask me. And I hope most of you guys will make this. It's so, all you need is some beads and a needle and thread. So it's not complicated. Wait, I think I made a mistake on that one. This one goes here, yeah. That needle was just stuck in my finger. But for some reason, it was not pointy as it normally was. It just kind of like pricked me. Sorry for that noise on that tray. So I think some new people moved in across the street because I know that they were renovating that house. And then it was for rent or sale. I can't remember. I think it was for sale, yeah. And I don't know why people are so rude. They've been letting their dog sit out, and he cries all hours of the night. I guess it doesn't bother them. You know, some people, things don't bother them. But you should be considerate to other people. My goodness. Okay, so let me make sure this is even because I think I need another bead to complete this set. Let me see. I think this side is shorter. Let me count. So I got the gold, right? And then that, and that, and that, and that, that, and that, and then that and that. Actually, I just need two more. No, I think I'll end it right here because this will have an end point. Let me see. What class am I going to use? I think I need to use that bigger one. This is a chunky necklace. I think I'm going to wear that one. Then that piece is kind of chunky too, so it'll match. But I'm just trying to see how I want to end this. Do I want to end it like that, or do I want to end it with the two beads? The two beads might be harder, so I think I'm going to end it. I forgot how to end it. Like I said, you can't remember every step. But I think it's best to end with a connection bead because that's what's holding it tighter. And I'm just going to go up and do the same loop situation that we did at the beginning of the other one. So you go through, it's the same technique. Did I do it right? Yeah. All right, thank God. And then we're going to do it again. Go up and go through. And then we're going to tie a knot just to tie it off. Now what I normally do is cut it open, because if you tie a knot, like a round knot, you might miss and it won't be close enough, and you want it to be close so it can stop the necklace from unraveling. So it's best to cut the needle out and then just tie it. And I'm going to do 2 knots. And make sure it's nothing tangly because you don't want no bubbles in it or no kinks. You want a nice tight knot. Remember, this is your completed look. In fact, I'm going to do another knot just for security. And every time I make these, they've never come apart. But like I said, I use that vintage thread. So if you can't find the vintage thread, like I said, go to the craft store and just buy a thinner piece of craft string, and I think that will work for you. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other needle. We're going to go through and make those same knots. And I believe that's called a loop knot. I did it wrong, sorry. I did it wrong. I didn't go through. You got to go through the string. Alright. I don't know why this side is not working out right. Well, it's not working. Let me go. I'm doing something wrong. Let me go back through. Hopefully that's the right way. Yeah. Okay. Let me see what's going on. Let me just take it out. Okay, I need to just come this way. So go that way, and then go through. And then go back through, and then go out, and complete your second loop knot. All right. Get a little snug. And this is short, so I'm going to cut it very at the tip. And we're going to go ahead and make our knots on this side. And like I said, you can also do it this way if you want, double it and make your knot. But when I do that, I tend to miss, and it's not as close as I want it to be. And then you have the piece unraveling. So it's best to just cut it and make your knots. And you could even use those little clamp pieces. We didn't have that in elementary school. Just did it like that. Was that 3 knots? I can't remember. I'll just do another one just to check. I mean, 4 couldn't hurt, right? Okay, and you can burn these too. Cut them close, but don't cut them too close. Okay, so I'll show you what we made, and then I guess I can try it on because I don't have on a necklace today. Let's put on the mannequin first. Maybe I don't even have to try it on because I need to get out of this position. Let me get some ice or heat. Okay, here you have it. Push this back just a bit. Bear with me if the camera shakes. Okay, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoy. I love it. And I may or may not do it. But there's another step that we can do to make this necklace even more beautiful. Because of course you could hang a little pendant, or you can do what is it called? Something lace, where you could make like some round loops on this. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But normally when you do that, you have smaller beads, because like this necklace is full. You couldn't make it any wider. It'd be too heavy. You know, unless you just want it for decorative purposes. But it's heavy enough. So if you want to do the extra ones, all you do is do your needle. Excuse me. You just do do the 2 needles like I showed you, and you just sew it into here and make a knot, and then just loop it and add your beads, and just loop it and add your beads. It's so cute. It's a cute technique, and I'm sure you can Google that. But if I decide, I'll make another necklace where we use smaller beads, and then we can do the actual lace. It's a lace. It's a certain name that they call it. I can't think of it. Yeah. Let's put it on. I hope my lipstick isn't all over the place. Cause see, because I'm over here. You know, I'm doing this, and then I'm busy talking and touching myself. So let's try it on. Let's hope we get it right. Wait, let me get it. Which side is the better? It's always a front and a back side, you know. That side is nicer. Come on, let's go. When I'm in pain, it's hard for me to do things. Okay, so there you have it. It actually goes with the dress because like polka dots. Yeah. So there you have your pearl necklace. Came out so cute. It looked gorgeous on like a black something. Yeah, it would look much nicer. It doesn't really go with this, even though it does have the dots, but it doesn't really go with this. But I guess you could wear it because we have like some few brown peachy colors. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love it. And of course we could make earrings and bracelets to match, but that'll be another tutorial because I always have this, and I could make matching pieces to it in another video. Yeah. And see, that's a good day when I don't have a video idea, and then I can just do that. I'm putting it back on the mannequin. I'm trying to get a thumbnail. This mannequin is not mannequin. This jewelry holder, right? Necklace holder. It's so small, but I'm trying to get a thumbnail. Oh, it'd be nice if this could be in my thumbnail. Isn't that gorgeous? You know, I love my vintage. Okay. I'm trying to get a thumb. Do you guys know what a thumbnail is? It's what you would see like on the home page. Yeah, what you would see to draw your attention so you can click on it and watch it. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. And so when you edit, you can just take the picture out. You don't have to actually take a picture of it. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoy. I think it came out beautiful. I love it. I love it. I'm glad I chose all those colors because it kind of brings like that middle piece together. I really love it. Okay, God bless. And if any of you guys make it, let me know. All you gotta is, like I said, it's so simple. It's so simple that you do repeating the same steps. All you gotta do is make sure that you don't get your string tangled. And that ain't easy. I know I make it look easy. I know I do. I make it look real easy. And trust me, I know that string gets tangled. My teacher was going around the whole table nonstop untangling people's project. Like one student couldn't get it done without at least 5 tangles. She got her work on. Yes, she did. Some she couldn't even untangle. They had to just cut it and start over. And, that was a bummer. But eventually they got it done. But like I said, it's cute if you do, if you hang something, like a little drop pendant. And actually we can just sew it on. Like if I wanted to use, oh, you know what? Maybe I forgot I had these. I wanted to put on the class. I had that one and then this one. This one's milk glass or opal, and then this is the pearls. But that would be cute. You know how you have something dangling down the backside? Yeah, I can just put that on. I don't know which one. Let me see which one looks nicer. This one looks nicer. So in fact, you don't even really have to put it on the piece. You can just put it inside the class because there's so much room. Yeah, that's cute. And so when you wear it, the back it'll be hanging like that. That's cute. I always like to do stuff like that. I have so many little dangle pieces. Okay, God bless. I'll see you next time.